bro. Like, it's over.
Now, Point and Shoot is coming with a nice little situation with Flakkiana, and we know that Flakkiana is a flu flammer. He is a flu flammerist of the flu flammers. We're finna jump into this content. I don't know further ado, don'ts, man. Let's get exactly into it and see exactly what's going on, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Bro, listen, it's over for all the people who's hating on Flakko, bro. Because, like, I'll be real, like, your chance to beef with Flakko was about, I don't know, was about 4 months ago. The trajectory I'm on right now and the mission that I'm on right now, we is winning. Again, I do feel bad for, like, the quote-unquote, like, poetic Flakko, like, haters. We are past the era of hit pieces working. Era where hit pieces was effective was, like, 2016. So, like, each and every day, bro, like, my live stream just keep getting bigger, right? Things, you feel me, right? Like, you know, like, things, you know, and things going up, and that's not gonna stop it.
Sound like it really hurt him to get that out.
Okay, so this video is going to be about Poetic Minyengo Jala Tok.
Poetic Jala is my
paid $2,500
and so let me explain what's going on. So a couple weeks ago, I made this video on the Forever channel about how Jala rapidly acquired a new large pro-black audience as a result of his relentless coverage of the Chud the Builder saga and the Nolan Wells investigation. And the video is basically about how Jala is pandering to this new pro-black audience as if he's not an anti-black racist himself.
What?
And I demonstrated this clearly in the video, and I played clips of him actually saying the things, so it was impossible for him to really refute it, so he didn't. I mean, when there's clips floating around the internet like this, there really isn't very much to explain.
A 5'9", blonde-haired, blue-eyed, little white boy in some polo shirts, slacks, and some Birkenstocks walking towards you at 9 p.m. evoke the same fear in you as a 6'1".
Hell yeah, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. If a 5'9" white person, blue-eyed, blonde-haired person came at me in some Birkenstocks, man, hell no, bro. You trying to put me on a tree. I'm terrified. I'm scared.
Black man in a Nike Tech?
I'm gonna
stop that. What I don't understand is the blue, purple, pink lip. Yo, bro, listen, bro. I can't stand niggas, right?
Man.
These same pink lip, wide nose niggas were the same motherfuckers, right? These ignorant, pink lip, wide nose niggas ain't rocks. Bro, listen, bro. Lil Uzi Vert or NBA Youngboy, bro. Like, these niggas ain't fucking rock stars. How a pink lip, wide nose ninja lion, bro. If he look you dead in your eyes and tell you, bro, are you serious, man? He capping. He lying. Right? If you think that you finna move to Miss Mary Jane's block and trap out of her block and be outside.
He's really sloppy and unhealthy looking. Like, bro, your matted, patchy beard has cholesterol. That's crazy.
My lord,
that nigga hair follicles got clogged arteries. Well.
Nigga, you crazy, bro. Shook on the police the same day you move in. It warms my heart to see a DA like that taking a stand and saying, I don't give a damn about no peer pressure, no intimidation, man. Listen, I'm black, but I'm going after all these, blue, purple, wide lip, burnt Negroes, right? Who are out here using their lyrics and confessing the crime.
And so my video was full of clips just like this, just like the ones you just watched, and they were horrifying. And so there were some people in Jala's audience that were calling him out for it, but their voices weren't loud enough. They were just little peons to him. They were just little chatters. And he felt like because I'm the only one making videos about it, that it's really not that big of a problem right now and that he's too powerful. He's already out of here. He's already blown up. He's winning. His numbers are skyrocketing. And he said that this is why he doesn't feel like he needs to respond. Hit pieces don't work on him.
We are past the era of hit pieces working, right? Like, you feel me? Like, the era where hit pieces was effective was like 2016. So, like, each and every day, bro, like, my live stream just keep getting bigger, and things going up, and that's not gonna stop it, right? So, yeah, you're right. So, y'all stop telling me to respond back to drama.
So, it was these statements by the Jala that created a chain reaction in the commentary community on...
Not you responding to drama, it's you responding to who you are as a person, because you're actually lying to everyone.
YouTube, and people started making videos about it now. This guy, Doku D, found my video, discovered my video, and then circulated it and commentated on it. And so this caused a chain reaction.
My name is Doku D, and if you're anything like me, around the whole time of the Chud the Builder thing, where he shot that guy and he got arrested for it, and then he was on trial, and we were learning things as the situation progressed and new information came out, YouTube recommended you a new creator named Poetic Flakko.
Wow, that's really interesting. A lot of people did not know who this guy was before the Chud the Builder situation.
So this guy Doku D makes this video, and then this guy Jew Almighty notices the Doku D video, and then he makes a video.
Only Negroes, yo. Only Negroes. Support hardcore crime.
Oh, he's literally just talking like a white supremacist. He sounds like MAGA.
So at this point, Jala now has a huge
Man, the Jew Supreme was pretty weak with his approach.
problem on his hands because now other black creators are calling him out for being a racist, not just me. So Jala panics and he immediately drops an apology video, but he misrepresents the apology and he apologizes for something that no one was calling him out for, which is his political beliefs. And he also lies to his audience and tries to make it seem like he became aware of the backlash from his YouTube comment section and not from me or other creators that are torching him online. He actually thinks his audience is stupid, so he's going to try to trick them. And he thought that he was going to get away with this.
I want to give the tap dancing sellout of the day award to Poetic Flakko. Now, who's Poetic? Well, I'm Poetic Flakko, okay? No, but all jokes aside, the tap dancing sellout of the day award goes to Poetic Flakko. Now, you're probably asking, why are you talking about yourself this way? Well, this stems from a comment I got on my last video from a
But you're not going to show the comment?
subscriber called Beauty. Now, Beauty is a subscriber. She comments. I've seen her in my comment section often, so she's not a hater. And the comment was, Flakko, you got some explaining to do. But in the replies, there were people pointing out, bro, Flakko, we've seen videos of you as a conservative. Now you're more left-leaning. What happened? What was the change? Why did you change? What's going on? One, nobody is above accountability. Two, nobody is above being called to the carpet and taking accountability.
So he's dressing this video up as like an apology and taking accountability for having conservative viewpoints.
But nobody's calling you out for conservative viewpoints. We're calling you out for direct racism and bigotry.
Which is not what anyone criticized him for. They criticized him for being a racist, smelly bigot who is grifting off the black community, the community that he hates. And so for him to misrepresent this, it's because he thinks he can trick most of the people in his audience. He thinks they're stupid. But I'll tell you who's not stupid, Jew Almighty. What? And I'll show you this. This guy's really smart. He's going to do most of the talking because he can't explain it any better than this.
As a conservative, now you're more left-leaning. What happened? What was the change? Why did you change? What's going on?
That's not the criticism. He's lying again. The criticism is not about him being a conservative. We're criticizing him for supporting.
But the dude, Jew Almighty, gets in front of Flakko or gets an opportunity to talk to Flakko and brings up, like, not really any of this in a strong point, very passive.
For supporting white supremacy, for glazing Nick Fuentes.
Well, why I admire people like Nick Fuentes
Doing right now is trying to gain fake brownie points by acting like he's addressing criticism, but he's not. He's only addressing being a conservative, which was never the criticism. It's very disingenuous. Real slimy snake grifter shit. Any black people supporting him from this point on, just know you're listening to a very disingenuous person that does not care about you or your community.
So this is a huge problem for Jala. He did not count on this at all. He thought that everyone was just going to forgive him immediately and everyone was going to move on immediately. He did not think that Jew Almighty was smart enough to understand the apology grift that we just saw. That was a total scam. That was a scam apology, okay? So Jew Almighty made a follow-up video criticizing the apology because Jala attempted to trick Jew Almighty's audience into believing something different and tried to make Jew Almighty look like he didn't really know what he was talking about. So Jew Almighty got mad and he made that follow-up video. And he made it clear to his audience that we are not criticizing Jala's political viewpoints. We're criticizing... It was the political viewpoints that were closely associated with racism that was the problem. And I want to show you some clips of this exact thing. Look at these clips, and please use your discretion. These are upsetting clips.
She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always
racist? I don't know. Is he racist for questioning somebody named Barack Hussein Obama being born in the U.S.? I don't know, bro. You feel me? I don't think so. You could think so. The crumbs and details of whether or not Trump actually committed a crime, I don't think so, bro. Yo, I think a man, bro, who is married, man, should be able to pay some hush money off, man. Feel me? And if he want to conceal it and hide it from the media, bro, hey, I don't understand why this is like a 20 felony count. You feel me? So the Democrats have been able to sort of brainwash and manipulate black folks into thinking that the Democratic vote is the black vote. I know probably a vote for Trump is probably what's best for the country. It feels like a lot of us are just giving Kamala a lot too soon without her really earning it or deserving it, bro.
So as you can see, it wasn't the conservative political viewpoints, it was the racist political viewpoints that Joe Almighty had a problem with. So he makes this follow-up video criticizing the apology, and Jala panics. He absolutely freaks out. The same day that this follow-up video comes out, Jala reaches out to Joe Almighty and asks if they can go live and hash things out. What? And this was a mistake. Jala was not prepared. He didn't have, you know, when you lie this much, you don't know how much you've lied, and it's hard to keep up the lies. So Jala does this stream, and he gets confronted with point and shoot. Now, Joe Almighty doesn't know.
And that's where the issue comes in at, is Flakko lies so much, he's having a hard time maintaining yesterday's lie with today's lie.
That Jala denies my existence and refuses to talk about me publicly. So Joe Almighty's talking about me to Jala, not knowing this, and it's so funny. I want to play this clip. Look at Joe Almighty saying that the reason for all this is because of point and shoot, and look at Jala, how sheepish he looks. This is so funny. I laughed at this.
He became a fan and a sub to your channel during the Chud the Builder saga, like a bunch of people did. And he saw, I think it was 2 videos by Point and Shoot, which addressed a lot of anti-blackness, a lot of disrespect to the black community, a lot of glazing white supremacy and Trump and Nick Fuentes and the Proud Boys, and all of that. Addressed it on a surface level, which made me then do a deeper dive into the Point and Shoot videos, which I'm gonna just be honest with you, as a black American that loves black people, that's raising black babies, that love black women, was very disturbing to see.
Wow. So we've got a whole new Jala here. I mean, this is a completely different Jala than we saw at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, for sure. Like that video with Joe Almighty. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I understand, for sure. Yeah.
I'll be real, bro. Like, it's over for
Which... I'm gonna just be honest with you, as a black American that loves black people, that's raising black babies.
So this live stream debate was a mistake. Jala got ate up. He completely failed. He looked like a complete dumbass. And this stream created an onslaught of people watching my videos and shouting me out and giving me full credit for this downfall. And so I do want to take a quick victory lap, if you guys wouldn't mind.
You have told me to react to this channel called Point and Shoot Forever, and apparently they, have helped expose this information about Flakko that a lot of people didn't know about.
Looks like we're gonna have to react to Point and Shoot, man, because it's been a lot of people asking me to go ahead and react to this video.
Point and Shoot. I got Point and Shoot Forever.
Point and Shoot. So we're gonna play this clip here.
After Point and Shoot initially dropped the receipts on Poetic Flakko's anti-black, calling him out for it, specifically Point and Shoot.
Shout out to Point and Shoot Forever. Like, he's been on his neck for a while now.
What Point and Shoot is doing is really exposing the grift that Poetic Flakko's been doing.
Point and Shoot has been picking his shots like an elite sniper, landing perfectly placed headshots on the bison.
Do shout out to the platform Point and Shoot. Shout out to them. They considered the GOAT for managing to collect all these clips throughout the years and put it into one video.
The reason we know about any of this is because of his longtime nemesis and personal boogeyman, Point and Shoot.
And I have all the credit to give for the YouTuber Point and Shoot.
I also want to say shout out to Point and Shoot Forever for covering all of this and providing all of the information, because without him, we would not have seen just how much of a two-faced liar Poetic Jala is.
Point and Shoot, big shout outs to you, man, because you were the one that had all of this footage, that put it all out, that made us all aware of the anti-blackness and all the other racist shit that he was saying all that time. So big shout out to Point and Shoot.
I mean, Jala's having a really bad time. And it's all because of me. It's all because I've played clips of him saying things. It's not because of anything I've made up, or it's not because I've defamed him or slandered him in any way. I'm playing clips of him saying the things that I'm saying that he says. So that's why it's so effective. That's why it's so damning. And it's causing a lot of problems for Jala Flock. So I want to play some more. I actually want to rub salt in the wound and actually...
Jala Flock is crazy. Calling this nigga Jala Flock is absolutely animalistic. Jala Flock is crazy. The Flock Daddy, the Daddy Flock.
Go further and play...
The Jala Flock, the Flock Jala.
More clips. And the clips that I found this time are like way more racist than anything we've seen so far. What? I'm not kidding. Wait till you see these clips.
How black folks love to be victims.
So this clip is Jala angrily criticizing the black community for being outraged about a racist joke by white comedian Tom Segura.
What? I'm about to show y'all how bloodthirsty and eager people are to be victims. Like how black folks love to be victims. Just comment yes if you ever heard a black person say white folks smell like outside. Just comment yes if you've ever heard a black person say when it rained white folks smell like pennies. But it's not racist. Because the systematic oppression created...
I've never heard anybody say when it rains, white people smell like pennies. No, I have heard... No, because I've had my mama tell me I smell like outside. I feel like it's just something that black people say. Like, I told my kids they smell... You've heard me tell the kids they smell like outside. Like, I don't think that's a racial thing. Not a good one. And then the white people smell like pennies when it rains? Never heard that. But who the hell is walking around smelling pennies? Like, what do pennies smell like? That's interesting.
System that's meant to... Now, a good race joke can never hurt nobody unless it's towards black folks because our ancestors built this country. We've been down for way too long. I'll be real. Like in 2020, black kids actually had a little bit more currency and oomph to it. In 2020, if you troll or laugh at something that black folks were upset about, you got canceled, right? Because we were at the height of racial tensions in 2020. Right now in 2023, bro, we've been so desensitized to it that it really has no impact at all. Like, y'all can cry about whatever y'all want to cry about on social media, bruh. Nobody is listening. So I can't tell you what white folks do in them showers, but black folks, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bruh.
So that was insane. I mean, really, that was... he really wishes he didn't upload this and that it's available on the internet for people like me to snoop around and collect. This is... I mean, that was... So... Just look at the clips that he's putting out now. Just look at the stuff that he's the talking points that he's putting out now are much different.
Again, more racist jokes, making black folks the butt of the jokes, showing all 32 teeth, clapping up, cheering when Tony Hinchcliffe was disrespecting George Floyd and making jokes about the black community. The George Floyd joke to me was especially egregious because George Floyd was not in the room. You do more to make sure that George Floyd's legacy isn't disrespected for cheap laughs. Isn't even about black people being soft or we can't take a joke. It's not.
So Jala is extremely passionate about standing up for the black community, and he's very sensitive about George Floyd jokes, right? Wrong. What? He's not. I'm going to play.
He's got a lot of disrespectful things to say about George Floyd. Like, he's been outwardly disrespectful towards George Floyd and his family. But shout out to Point and Shoot, because I know he got the clip.
A clip of just a couple years ago. This is what he was saying about George Floyd jokes.
His conservative values, his love for Donald Trump, and a joke about George Floyd, damn near in a celebratory fashion. Now, me particularly, I feel like when somebody is on stage, they should have the liberty to make whatever joke they want to make, as long as it's funny. I don't believe like we should put a restriction on comedy. The liberals on the left who get offended by everything, they have an extreme issue with this and they're calling for him to be canceled. I don't think that a comedian making a joke on stage in public should be cancelable. If you like the joke, you want to come back and watch him, come back and watch him. If you are offended and feel like they are a horrible person for making a joke, then don't watch. Trying to, do a coordinated attack or a cancellation on somebody over a joke you don't like. It's the most pitiful and pathetic thing that anybody.
So do you see how this is a complete 180? How it's like you can't have a difference in beliefs this drastic in that amount of time. It's just not possible. I mean, look at the contrast between these two clips.
Do more to make sure that George Floyd's legacy isn't disrespected for cheap laughs. And a joke about George Floyd, I don't think that a comedian making a joke on stage in public should be cancelable.
And I do want to make sure that people understand Jala does not respect black women. He pretends to nowadays.
Oh no, he has no respect for black women at all. At all. You should hear what he said about black mothers. He has no respect at all for black women.
But he does not.
Why exactly does racist comedian learn the hard way today about disrespecting black women? I'm gonna see you guys in this video. Just go ahead and buy your daughter a tombstone, you filth fucking mother, right? You let her die, right? This bitch killed her baby.
Don't really.
No.
See what I mean? You made that tip because you thought that was gonna hurt me. No, bitch, it did not.
Oh man! No. And I thought, go ahead.
No, bitch.
Now this next clip that I want to play you is actually my favorite.
Right, like super attacked that girl. And then what about the time where he said that he was gonna R-word that man's 12-year-old daughter? That was crazy.
Favorite one. This one is shockingly crazy. The anger The rage in his face, the contorted nature of his face when he's describing this black woman, that viewer discretion is advised. I want to explain what this clip is. So Jala is just making a video about this random high school student. That's she's not a celebrity. She doesn't matter to anyone. This is just a viral video he's reacting to. And this is an 18-year-old grown woman that had her phone ripped out of her hand by a white teacher. And so she pepper sprayed the teacher. What? And this made Jala so upset, not for the girl, but for the teacher. I want to play this clip.
He got pepper sprayed by a female student after he confiscated her phone because he caught her cheating during the test.
Oh, Mace?
No. The video starts with somebody recording saying, "Oh, Mace," and she's screaming, "Give me my phone," as the teacher is running out of the classroom because she already maced them inside the classroom.
Mace is crazy. Nah, Mace is crazy. Nah, she just...
The reaction by these other students are disturbing to me. These are not preschoolers or 5-year-olds. These are high schoolers. The girl who did it is an 18-year-old grown-ass woman.
So she's 18 years old. What? So the teacher committed strong-arm robbery. You're not allowed to rob people for their phone and rip their phones out of their...
You're not allowed to snatch the phone out of somebody's hand in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
...hands. That's incredibly violating. To an 18-year-old legal adult? Really? I mean, that's not appropriate. That is something that I would pepper spray someone for. And I don't even care if it's like a 15-year-old. You don't put your hands on a 15-year-old girl. As a teacher, that's not your job. If you catch a student with their phone out, you can give them a 0 on the test if they're cheating on the test, or you can have them or tell them that they need to remove themselves from your class. And they can go to the principal's office, or you can call their parents, but you cannot take their phone out of their hands and run away from it. That's assault. That's robbery. This is a grown woman.
That is definitely true. That is definitely true. There are so many ways you could have bypassed this entire situation without, putting yourself in this type of flammery, but all right.
But she's black. So Jala hates her. What? And so he's really taken up for this teacher and just completely shitting on this poor girl that had her phone stripped from her fucking fingers.
Other students were not that far off and put her in her place. Yo, the teacher is running away, not trying to get pepper sprayed. She continues to attack him and then try to play victim as if she wasn't the one who was caught cheating. And that's why her phone got taken away.
Give me my phone! Give me my phone!
She did it again. Now the blast from the pepper spray this time was so potent and powerful that it made him fall to his knees in pain, in agony.
Well, he should have
given... It made him fail or it made him fall? His words are hard.
She did it again. Now the blast from the pepper spray this time was so potent and powerful that it made him fall to his knees in pain, in agony.
Well, fall was the words we were looking for.
Well, he should have given her phone back. What? So all she's doing is asking for her phone back. She's got her hand extended. She's saying, "Give me my phone back. Please give me my phone back." I don't see how she's so out of control. If this guy would have just kept his hands to himself, he wouldn't have got pepper sprayed.
She's common school treating shit like a game. Bro, she's probably gonna have 5 kids by 5 baby daddies her first year out of high school, bro. Straight up. Bro, this chick is a dust mite.
Don't go in there.
She's dressed like a $2 prostitute, has no manners. Who's raising this chick, bro? Yo, who's raising these kids, yo?
$2 prostitute? Who's raising these kids? What? I mean, this outfit is cute as fuck. This is a slip dress and a denim jacket. This is a very nice little outfit. This is the way I want my daughter to dress. So he's calling her basically a little hoodlum, and I want to play this clip of Jala talking
This nigga said cute as fuck. This nigga point and shoot is burnt out.
About his own sister who needed to go to prison and didn't have anyone to take care of her infant son.
Ouch. That is factual. Okay, we cooking.
Because a family member of mine got incarcerated, and my nephew was left unguided, and he needed somebody to step in to help raise him, guide him, as his mom is in prison.
So Jala's out here criticizing black families and saying, who's raising these fucking people out here, when his own family, his own mother is raising a jailbird of a daughter, according to Jala. Jala's own sister is a hoodlum, and his own parents need to be checked for being such bad people, according to Jala.
Yo, who's raising these kids, yo? Bro, who's raising these kids, man? Yo, here's the thing, right? A lot of people are online criticizing this teacher for taking her phone. Bro, a teacher is in the authority figure in the school. He has every right to take her phone if it's out and she's using it actively during a test. He's not in the wrong at all. It's her parents who ain't raised her right. But it's beyond her parents at this point because she's 18 years old. She's a grown-ass woman. She needs her phone so she can text Tyrone and Pookie to pick her after school to go be fast. But she did not get expelled. She's still back in school. She got her phone back, and she did not get arrested. So essentially, all that happened to her was she got posted online and got some internet clout.
So Jala's super upset that this girl didn't get arrested for that, for defending herself, and he's upset that she didn't get kicked out of school and that she got her phone back. Now, I do want to point out that if this girl was even slightly in the wrong, she would have been arrested. She would have been thrown out of school. An onslaught of things would have happened to her. But because all she was doing was defending herself, no one could do anything to her. And so Jala is really upset about that. So that was super crazy. Jala's acting like this girl is like out of control, pepper spraying her teacher for no reason, just to be violent and everything. He's just he hates the black community. Let me tell you about that. So for this next clip, I want to show you, this is something that I've been keeping my eye on for a couple years now. Jala is constantly telling people that he retired his mother. What? That his wealth is such that he is able to retire his mother. I had a huge problem with this statement. I knew that it wasn't true, and so I just want to play you a clip of Jala
I don't know why you brought his poor mom into this. She don't got nothing to do with this, but now she's gonna have everything to do with it.
bragging about how much money he has and how he retired his mother. Look at this.
Yeah, what do Charleston White have that I don't have? We both got $1 million plus. We both got properties. My mama retired. I'm sure his mama retired. I just bought a brand new Maybach off of content, right? There's nothing Charleston White have that I don't have.
This nigga Flakko just saying anything, bro.
So he's signaling to his audience that he has retired his mother. Okay, and this is a lie. And I want to play you a clip from years ago where he made the same claim that he retired his mother. This is before he got rich.
My mama is retired. She good. If I die today, my mama gets $2 million. Like, I'm straight. I'm a big dog. Facts. I'm a big dog. Facts. I just cashed out on the AMG, got the pink slip. Me. Facts. I just cashed out on the AMG. Facts. My mama retired. Facts.
So Jala single-handedly retired his mom years ago.
What?
And I just thought that was so weird because it's not true. First of all. Second of all, his mom is in his 40s. In her 40s.
And my mama's 42, 43, right? The first time I got a check, I retired my mama. I told her I don't want her to work.
So Jala says that he retired his mom from her $100,000 a year salary as a CPA.
What? But my mom is a CPA though. She's an accountant. So she's not wasting money.
And then it comes out that he's actually funding her multiple businesses that he probably has a 50-50 stake in. So it's all money motivated.
What?
He ain't giving nothing to his mom. He's investing.
But she is persistent in starting businesses. I want her to just stay at home and relax. She wants to own them. So, bro, I'm gonna fund any business she want to do.
So I just want people to understand that when Jala says that he retired his mother, what he means is that he's funding her multiple businesses because she wants to be a tycoon.
What?
It would cost like millions of dollars to retire someone from a CPA job that's in their 40s. It's just not true. And so I just wanted people to see that and understand that, okay? Now, for this final clip that I want to show you, this is going to show...
Right, this nigga Flakko just be saying anything, bro. Like, this nigga... At this point, he's the ultimate clout monster. That's all it is. This nigga's just the ultimate clout monster. Nothing that this nigga saying is actually relevant. It's flu flammers.
That Jala hates all black people, not just... He says that he only hates the criminals and the people from the hood and the streets. But that's not true. He actually hates all black people. And I'm going to play you this clip of Jala being racist against this prominent YouTuber that Jala was just jealous of because he had a lot of money. I was really disturbed by this. Look at this.
He probably got scammed again. Poor money, man.
Yeah, well, Flakko just be saying, and he just has so much malice inside of him. He's looking for any reason to basically tear down the African American community.
Management skills, right? And this is why Negroes go broke. So when I see young Pharaoh spending on a lot of things, and he claims he only made $1.4 million last year in this video, but this is the king of Hotep Negroes. This is young Pharaoh, Mr. Rich. He's the most valuable man in black America. This right here is just proof, bruh, that Pharaoh might be going broke, man. All that lavish spending, hiring this employee, hiring that employee for no particular reason, just to have Negroes around. All right, funding people buying cars and all that other nonsense, bro. Pharaoh might be going broke, man, but y'all let me know that.
So he's criticizing Pharaoh for doing the same thing that he does, which is buy a bunch of lavish shit.
What? I just bought a brand new Maybach.
So now he's all fat and rich talking about...
I believe this nigga's buying a Maybach. Does anybody actually believe that?
Black prosperity and like, you know, he didn't have anything to say about this. This is Jala's best friend, the cuck.
On purpose. No, I'm not. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny to take a phrase that was popularized by probably the most famous racist of recent memory and to recontextualize it to describe myself smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol while I'm in Vegas. I think that that's funny. And I used Chud the Builder inspired language about myself to say that we were chimping out. I don't think that that is racist. I think that, if anything, I was comparing myself to an actual chimp. And I don't think that there's anything offensive about reappropriating the language of our oppressors, which should be relatable.
So Jala refused to criticize the cuck for this because, well, number one, he doesn't care. It's all a grift. But number two, it's because he loves the cuck.
What? The Neanderthals are acting a fool at the good white man establishment. And by good white man, I mean Adam 22, of course. The good white man, Adam 22, have given these hooligans a huge platform and an opportunity to be hip-hop journalists.
And so that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. And, of course, for hitting the like button. That's really going to help.
All right, man. We're finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Point and Shoot, man. It's Point and Shoot 1. Hit him with a like, comment, subscribe for everything he has going on. Always giving us good news you can use, good knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We are gone.